Kamon man long slur ringkat bat kaman ba shong kya ka shong ha jinglong scam ba jingjek ba start ka jong pi. Katata haya kakali ban san ya Lynti Iaid ka jong pi. Kalaban long ka jong pi minta. Bok ya katata haya ha frang motors like korangi. Ne phone hunu number bala ai harum.
Kajing snapin bahaya kajing king Umiam kalasang banyad bet chat ban pendap no ha kapor kababyang bat shan on sa pendat no ikitiar bathamai kumkinar bering bat kanwanra ya kajing dheng kali hakin ki benta jong kasuro. Nakaliang umintri badai kemi ya katanat boarding ha ka jylla UET Mondal ulong baha katayo baar jong benai February ya kajing king Umiam on sa penkiu no kham shalor bat on sa pendat themai de kinar bering bat hadien balada pendat tang ki kali red bat ki kali ambulance on sha banyad. Nakaliang umintri ulakin tu ikipat ba bekinya no nakaway pat kalinti ha kapor ba pinkiyo ya kajingking Umiam namar ha kini gisngi ba on pinkiyo ya kajingking Umiam onom sha ikikali bekinya kumpa prakanta lat no tang hadin balada pinkiyo ya kajingking umintri ulaong ru baya kani kakam on pinyat be chakmat bat on pintri kam hapo khatsan sngi bat pendap ya kajing pinkiyo ya kajingking Umiam.
Status is like that. We are making the boreholes to see the exact condition of the concrete and also to find out the extent of seepage. And after the borehole drilling, we used to grout it through very high quality concrete to seal all those pores through which the seepages are there. So this is the present status. That we are targeting that both the work should go simultaneously, and we told them to give us the schedule, preferably in the first quarter of February. Yeah, it is. It's a fact also, and I have been personally monitoring. I have gone there. I called both the district administration, and we had a meeting, including the police officials, to see that there is no traffic jam and all these things. Only my request to all the commuters is that this is a situation which needs immediate attention, and that's why we are doing it. We cannot prolong further, and if we prolong further, the bridge may be under very difficult situations. So I will request all the commuters, please follow the traffic rules. Don't overtake, because overtaking will be unnecessary create jam, because it is only 2 laning, not 4 laning. Had it been 4 laning, till bridge we can go. So from the viewpoint this side and downstream also from this fire brigade side, if we follow the rules, then it will be very easier. It is not that much that if continuous flow is there, within 10-15 minutes, I think every vehicle can pass through that. Only problem is there when the overtaking happens. So I request all the commuters to kindly follow the traffic. Actually, there are 2 components in the entire bridge. One is the dam, which retain the water, and one is the bridge. So if you say bridge, I am sure that if these works are done, and I think PWD is working also to get a alternative route, because the initial survey, they were through the upstream of the bridge or dam, but the Geological Survey of India, they did not allow either upstream or downstream. I think now a new alignment will have to look into, and I think National Highway Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited is looking after this. I had a meeting with them also. They are trying to locate an alternative route for bridge. Actually, we have experts. Initially, the entire thing has been studied by IIT Guwahati. A preliminary report has been given by them. Then, before we go for this work also, we have a joint committee with PWD. So, both the engineers from MECL and from PWD, they are also working on it. And moreover, that day I ordered for a third party also, a competent authority who can audit the entire thing also. Actually, this review was quite long time back, around 6 months back. I don't know, within this 6 months they have done this. Actually, in the entire road, Because of the dam, the bridge is under MECL or MEPGCL. Otherwise, the road is belong to PWD. So PWD is doing on that. No, we have restricted all heavy vehicles already.
Okay.
We allow the light vehicles. So in that light vehicles also there are some vehicles like pickups and all these things. They carry sometimes a heavy load, not that heavy, but during the lifting those will be fully stopped. Actually, I told you that we are looking after this bridge because of the dam. Otherwise, the entire portion of the road belongs to PWD. So I had a discussion with the Honorable MLA also. He called me also. We discussed also. I visited that site also. I asked my MECL people to explore, but that will be on the ambit of PWD to find an alternative way. And I have discussed with the Secretary and Chief Engineer of PWD also to find out whether that bridge can be utilized or not. But see, layman's idea is that that bridge has been abandoned for quite a long time. And those times the load factor was completely different. So the entire steel structure is intact or not, and even the abutment, whether that is intact or not. But many onlooker or the people there, they told me that that bridge is not motorable. Kopili Dam, as of now, it is okay. So you see, power availability depends on how our own projects are performing, and at the same time, the central public sector units also, their projects, how they are working also. If there is again shutdown, this one, that one, because of some problem, then we will be having problems. If it continues like that, we will be in a far more better position than last year. Originally, the MOU was signed by one independent power producers, and they wanted a particular height of the dam, but then due to some reasons, one of the reasons was that Atomic Energy objected the height of the dam because that may flood the uranium minings and all these things. So the dam height came down, and ultimately it became non-feasible as per the cost-benefit ratio is concerned. So ultimately they don't want to go ahead with that project, and we have scrapped that project. Some other projects are there like Umiam down below. There we are working vigorously. Even I had a series of meetings with local MLAs and all the leaders also. But somehow we are not able to convince one group of people who don't want to give land. Still we are working our way out. This project has been given to NEPCO, and we feel that if the project can be implemented, it will be a great help for the state also, as we will get around 12% of free power and 1% for local area development. See, the load is increasing every month, every year, but our generation somehow became stagnant. We are not able to get our generation because lots of factors are involving. There are many projects are there, but economically not viable. Whatever the requirement, it is more than that. So due to that, our generation capacity is not increased. That's why we got to look very judiciously to see that some more power projects are coming in the state to mitigate our shortage of power supply. Yeah, we are having so many rivers into our portfolio, but so far, because of some reason or other, we are not able to do it. Say we wanted to go for some small power projects, okay, mini hydel power projects, where Government of India earlier was giving a big subsidy, and it was a great help also. But suddenly the Government of India, Ministry of Power, has withdrawn that subsidy. So we are vigorously working to get that subsidy, and Honorable Minister has promised us that that same subsidy will be they will be bringing it back. So let us see. See, it is something like that. I just asked them tentatively that within the first 15 days we should go for it, and both the work should go simultaneously, so that there is a less requirement of time. Now the thing is like that, when the bridge will be lifted to replace the bearing, naturally that day vehicle will be fully shut down. We will not allow any vehicle to pass on that particular day. And definitely we'll request all our esteemed consumer and also the commuters to kindly take alternative route. We will display wherever it is necessary, and we'll give press coverage also, and also some sort of advertisement that Umiam bridge will be shut down for so and so dates and so hours. And while in lifted position, when we'll change the bearing, it will take some days, because you'll have to again remove the bearing. That portion again we will have to regrout it, and after that we'll wait for the curing period. Then we will go for the releasing of the jacks, and ultimately bridge will brought into its own same position. So the day we will lift maybe 8 hours. It may require 3 hours also, 2 hours also, 6 hours also, but we expect that 8 hours there will be no traffic. But after that, when the bridge will be on lifted condition, we will allow vehicles like what is called ambulance and all these things. We will try to see, and maybe light vehicles. We will completely restrict the heavy vehicle movement, and vehicle with big bodies, we will be completely restricted to go beyond the bridge. So far, initially the way they started the work, only 2 machines were there. Now we have put into place around 5 machines. So we expect that this work will be finished as early as possible. But this is a very technical work, and also very meticulously to be carried out. So we cannot just go very shortcut way, and we got to see that the work is done as per the specification, as per the protocol that mandated, and this work is completed. Yeah, we are working already. We are on job. We are having review meetings to see that we very judiciously use our electricity, so that we don't have the situation that we have last time or last year we have suffered. We will try to minimize as much as possible.
So coming months, what are you?
Yeah, we have planned on that way only, to see that that the what I also feel very difficult to say, because it will transpire that we are going for load shedding immediately. So far till now nothing like that, but maybe depending on the weather condition.
So as of now there is no load
Till
shedding?
now we have not discussed about load shedding.
So is the state planning to go for load shedding later?
I told you that we are self-sufficient, is sufficient water is there.
For both Lashkar and Umiam.
Yeah, all. We are better positioned this time. Yeah, MOUs are basically not for power purchase or power regulating. MOUs are to find ways and means how we can explore more possibility of having more power projects. And there is a buzzword in the country and world over, is that PSP, that palm storage projects. So we employed these people to help us identify the rivers or basins which will be actually fruitful for such type of projects, and run of the river projects also, and also helping us in power distribution system and transmission system on technical lines. It is something like that managerial technical know-how.